With the upcoming trailer for Battlefield 6 inching closer and closer every minute, I've been begging the question, will Battlefield 6 be any good? Is it going to be a good Battlefield game? Now, it's a pretty tough question to answer due to the fact that, well, we haven't seen any actual footage of the game yet, but there are certain clues and hints I find myself discovering that lead me to believe DICE and EA are putting forth their best foot for the next Battlefield title. The first thing I noticed that made me believe that this Battlefield game will be on course to succeed is that EA announced they have completely delayed the development for their next Need for Speed game. This will allow them to put all hands on deck for Battlefield 6. And if you have any previous knowledge of EA, we all know they have a history of being microtransaction-filled, money-hungry penny pinchers. So the fact that they are actually putting forth an effort to delay another separate game to improve Battlefield 6's launch gives me hope that EA really wants this title to genuinely do well. Jimmy Russo, a writer for Charlie Intel's website, stated that this is probably bad news for fans of the Need for Speed franchise, but Battlefield players should take it as a positive. EA are focusing all of their efforts on major titles rather than spreading themselves too thin, which is as much as you can ask for as a player. Along with that, the second reason that I believe EA and DICE are trying to make Battlefield 6 the best Battlefield game yet is due to the fact that this game is a hard reset for the franchise. Although we, the consumer, have generally labeled this game Battlefield 6 already, in actuality, it's just simply titled Battlefield. It's obvious that DICE wants a fresh start from all the crud they went through with Battlefield 5, a little bit with Battlefield 1, and even Battlefield Hardline years and years ago. They want to prove to the world, once again, they are the king of first-person shooters. Typically, these franchise resets are extremely beneficial and give off a brand new, fresh feel to the games that we love so much. The best and most recent example of this I can think of is Infinity Ward's approach to Modern Warfare. This game was a hard reset to the whole franchise, and it shows. This game is going on its third year with a super strong and growing player base. And when you think of it, that is ridiculously long for a Call of Duty title because people typically tend to abandon each year's game with the release of the most recent one. Modern Warfare was generally seen by the public as fresh, new, and polished, and it's just a fine example of how hitting that reset button can benefit a company's final product. Now, my last and final point as to why I think the next Battlefield game will be successful is the fact that there will be 128 player matches, with each team holding up to 64 players. This player count will be key to witnessing and partaking in insanely large-scale battles never seen before. As long-term Battlefield fans, we're typically used to 64-player servers, and now that entire server will be only equivalent to just one single team in Battlefield 6. That is absolutely crazy to think about. To think about how far we've come as Battlefield fans, especially if you were a fan in the previous generation when like the Xbox 360 was popular and the PS3, you were only used to 32-player servers, and then PC players and Xbox and PS4 fans were all allowed to play 64, and now we're hitting 128 total. This is going to be the most large-scale gameplay ever seen in a Battlefield game. Nonetheless, that pretty much wraps up the video. I wanted to keep it short and simple. I didn't want to drag it out for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, subscribe for more Battlefield-related videos and first-person shooter-related content in general. Thank you once again. Hope to see you in another video, and peace out.